Beloved, you have got such mental clarity right now. You know exactly what... There's something that came into my energy before pressing play. It was given an energy of the 7 deadly spirits, or known as the 7 deadly sins. You know, recently I've come across some literature that pointed to 7 deadly spirits, and I resonated with this so much, okay? And you have recently, it's given an energy whereby you've received such mental clarity from how these 7 deadly spirits that have been around before the dawning of time, at the same time as the dawning of creation, beloved, is as old as time. So the 7 deadly spirits and there's principalities and there's demonic energies that people are fighting, that people conjure up and literally send to the collective. They have been around. They are ancient. They are of old, beloved. Okay? They're of old. And every time they're defeated, they literally just, it's almost given an energy of they fragment into several different energy bodies again, and each one of them evolve. You know, and that's how it just keeps multiplying. But you have received such mental clarity of these 7 energies that have literally traveled down through your bloodline. The mental clarity you've received is going to arm you with the truth, honey. Your throat chakra is open so much right now. Your heart chakra is open. Your third eye is literally glowing. Like, all of your chakras are glowing because you are here to deliver a message. You're here to, Spirit is saying you're here to free your bloodline. Okay, to free your bloodline, and that is going back, okay, and also going forward. You have received a divine gift, divine communication, divine clarity from the Most High. You are literally having victory and success as a result of this. No longer, angel numbers 1010, everything has started from the beginning, honey. I don't know where you are at right now, but know this, the spiritual warfare that you have been going through has literally traveled down through your bloodline. Because you decided to take on this spiritual warfare and not allow it to take you out of this realm, you instantly freed your ancestral bloodline. Period. You are no longer carrying the burdens of this timeline anymore. You are literally carrying these wands to go and place them down in a very sacred, it's almost giving an energy of a sacred resting place. No longer to be picked up anymore. You know, historically, you were unsure of whether this was a timeline that you needed to close out, that you needed to address. And everything pointed to a yes, honey. Everything pointed to yes. You have got such spiritual power, such spiritual governance over this energy. Everything is coming into full completion, honey. Everything's coming into full completion. You are literally setting timelines for those that come after you. Some of these generations you're going to see, honey. Some of these generations you're not going to see. But trust me, the legacy of what you have done right now, today, from when you've seen this video, is going to set an energetic golden resonance, an energetic golden abundance over your bloodline going forward. There is so much balance coming into your energy. There is unconditional love being poured into your bloodline by the Most High. Because you decided, no more shall I succumb to these 7 deadly spirits to conquer over your vessel, to conquer over your bloodline, to no longer shall these energies have dominion and power over me, my vessel, my bloodline. That is an energy that's coming through. You are fully aware of what these energies were sent towards you to do, to trick you, to deceive you, to hold you in gluttony, to hold you in lust, to take you away from the Most High. And you see here, honey, we've got 2 of Swords, honey. 2 of Swords, honey. You know exactly what you need to do with this timeline, honey. This is, Spirit is saying you are closing out this energy. Now, you may not feel or think that what you've done is very grand. There's not like a sense of, grandeur. Honey, the most powerful spiritual movement is the spiritual movement that makes the least amount of noise. Angel numbers 1111 as I started this transmission. Apologies, I was meant to say that in the beginning. You need to know that you are literally covered by the wings of the angels of the Most High, okay? It's given seraphim energy. You have literally got the eyes of the Most High over you right now because, beloved, you closed out a timeline. Angel number 616. You closed out a very powerful timeline that had a stronghold over your bloodline of old, of your ancestral bloodline. Angel numbers 2121. This is given an energy whereby this is going to be happening for the collective. This is currently happening for the collective. And the collective is almost like the collective is going through this energy at the minute of closing out those ancestral curses, closing out those ancestral energies that have literally been... I know what I'm feeling. Angel number 0707. These energies that have literally plagued your bloodline, took out your ancestors, entrapped your ancestors in a stronghold. This energy has desperately been fighting to stay alive. That is an energy that's coming through, and it's literally been grappling at every single energy that you have come into contact with in your current timeline, historically, from when you've been a child. That is how far back it goes back. That is how far back I am seeing, beloved. Literally, the wheels of destiny, the wheels of fortune have been turning. Every time you've made a choice and a decision to stay in alignment with the Most High, angel numbers 1122, you have closed out one of those deadly spirits, beloved. And the Most High has looped you back into energies. Are you going to pick up that deadly spirit again, or are you going to stay in alignment with the Most High? Whether you have, called upon the Most High, whether you prayed, whether you just, set your energetic boundaries and said no, or whether you just separated yourself from those energies, that is staying in alignment with the Most High, literally. It's giving spiritual growth, emotional growth, spiritual divinity, stepping into your spiritual divinity, spiritual alignment, beloved. It's just so powerful. This has been a huge awakening, honey, literally. A huge awakening. There was a time where you said, you know what, I need to close out this energy that has been plaguing my bloodline. Because you decided that you wanted to close out that energy, you wanted to free your ancestors, you became the one that broke the curses, that broke the spirits from off of the bloodline, off your bloodline, of old and of new, honey. It's powerful. And I need you to just take a moment to give thanks to yourself, honey, and the God and Goddess that's within, because it's taken a lot of the collective out. This timeline has taken a lot of beings out by keeping them looped into one of the seven deadly spirits. And you can see that around you, honey, in family and friends. But minute by minute, choice by choice, day by day, beloved, you've made the choice not to allow this energy to loop into you and on you. And I'm proud of you for that, because this is big energy, beloved. big energy that you've closed out.